begin planning for the worst. Alright, so I try to keep everything mostly centralized. Um, some of the things I'll go ahead and wrap up here are the grants. To keep in mind of what everything I need to do here. Oh, where's the administration center? We can't forget that. Alright, so the most easiest thing that I do is I just come over to this corner, figure out how much space I actually have here. What I like to do is make sure there's some decent space around everything. And from there, I just drag out. See how much space we've got. So let's go to this corner, make sure that's fairly equal. Looks like we were off a little. I've been pretty much part of Alpha since Alpha 20-ish, off and on. But I'm definitely happy with where it's gone and where it's come from. Next thing I do here is just make sure we got some room here. Those are 8x5s. Generally that holds one truck, and then you have to leave a gap or two for the next one. So generally I do one before, two after. That tells me about where I can put the road gate here. I forget there's one behind. So it tells me about where I can put the road gate. If I've done it correctly, then everything is fine. If not, find out. So put some objects here. One in front, so that's another road gate. So this is our front entrance. To keep that secure, and it's pretty much deliveries all the way back. Alright, so now the next thing is to kind of know where I want the door. Although I've got it paused, I'm also going to double check the intake. I don't want any prisoners. We want some MaxSec and MedSec. I'm going to do a little InSec, but not a lot. There we go. So one of the benefits of going through the alpha and everything is I pretty much know what rooms we need. Obviously, I have to plan for everything in the end. So what I'll do here, my primary focus will be reception, because that helps reduce contraband. And from reception and visitation, we'll then move into probably some offices. Then we'll actually build the offices to, get that administration grant done. have to focus on basic detention there and making sure we know where we want the yards and some of the cell blocks to go. Back to planning, we want some walls. What I can do, we can actually probably put a good sized visitation around here. Kind of knowing where things will go. Alright, so this room is not nearly as big as I want it to be, but kind of gives it, that rough idea. Alright, so visitation is actually it's a 3x3 table. It's a 2x3. It's 2x3. Yeah. I like to make sure there's space between everything, because it helps the guards move around. I actually don't even like them close to the wall like that, so let's just move them over. Nothing wrong with that. Keeping the space together here. Just go up this way. I'll go another row. Because if we have a lot of prisoners, we want a decently sized visitation. I got a plan for that, so. That's actually pretty decent now. So we don't need the walls here or there. Wall over here. So we want to just go here. And that's the size of our visitation. And then I do a door. We'll put a door here. And then that allows the visitors to actually come into the prison. And then what we'll do is we'll get reception, which requires tables. We'll do that. Put a double door here. You know what? Actually, just single door. Why not? Put some space between here. If I do this, put the desk, put a desk here, and that would actually build our reception. And I'll go in one way and go out the other. That could actually be built back some. And then they'd actually enter the prison there. So we have a reception, we have visitation. And if they enter there. I could make this like a choke point for further searches or better security. But some of the working rooms even could allow us to put like a mailroom. Could always use a mailroom. From playing it, I know it's not broken nearly as bad. We could even put the shop right next to the mailroom. So what we could do then is we go back to planning, do some walls, and since this could be considered a choke point, what I'll do is I'll probably fence it off, or think about a fence there, and we'll just wall this off, and we could even put objects. We need sorting desks for the mailroom. Oops. Yeah, we need sorting desk and table. So objects, you can put tables along the top here, and then the actual sorting desk, I believe, is 1 by 3. Let's see here. I can actually even look that up. Just give me a moment. Being part of the alpha, I have access to one of the primary wiki pages here. So we just do a sorting desk. Yeah, 1 by 3. So I can just put a sorting desk there, there. Actually, I'd rather go this way. Shove them in the back like this. And then just to square it off, I can then do a table in the back, and then just do a wall straight down like this. And then that could be our mail room. In the shop, also we'll need tables and bookshelves. It also has a storefront. So from there, we can just put tables along the back. Like so. I have them enter here. Oops. Like so. Let's draw this out like this. The bookshelves are also 1 by 3s. They look weird. The bookshelves look weird. They're 1 by 3s, so they look weird no matter how you place them. But I think I've grown accustomed to them being something like this. Actually, something like this. And then draw this out more. Then their actual shop front is only by 2. So we can do it there, just as they come into the prison or close to the beginning of the prison, or by visitation, like right there. Or we could throw it like right here, which just makes it along the side, but I think I like it right here. So we'll just go ahead and roll this over. since they all have to go kind of up here anyway. Since I did that, I can bring the shelves back. Oops, to here. So they have room up there. To kind of cram it all in there, we could put more tables over here, which would mean I would want to do this. Just because I like somewhat of a symmetrical pattern. That way I have the option of putting it here if I wanted to. But I think right there is fine. And then you'd have some sort of choke point here, since it's a working area. Alright. Since I have visitation up here, this area could be small enough to kind of section off for administrative purposes. If I do something like that, let's see here, I believe I need 6 offices and a staff room. 6 offices and a staff room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offices. Psychologists I put somewhere else, but otherwise it would be 6 offices. So 5 offices and a staff room. Plan for that. Offices, I tend to make, I can go a minimum of 4x4. Sometimes I do 5x5 though, because it looks better when I put in everything. Just kind of depends on the space. What is with this high encoding? Whee! I can just build off of this. Kind of want to build down now. So let's 6x6 is your 4x4. Let's see what that looks like for us. That's 3 offices. So space it out and do something like this to get to the 5 offices. Or as I said, I can just build off right here. And actually, that might work better for me. To have them just right there. So if I do that, do the section 2, like this. Way out. It kind of just depends on how you want to do everything. Generally, I try to keep a storage room close to the offices as well, which is why I'm always up doing 6 or something, or a staff room. I also need to plan for power. If I plan for power and throw power up here, power It's 3x3 with capacitors all the way around it, making it a 5x5. If I plan for power like that, then we'll do something like this. Just section it off. If I do something like that, then what I could do, I could actually make, whoa. That doesn't work for me. So, that would make a 9x6 area if I connected it there. 9x6 results. See, staff room, if I remember correctly, is 5x5. Oh no, it's 4x4. So that could work for a staff room or storage, which can be any size. I could also put storage right there, and that would allow me to do something like that. Alright, so if I make that storage, I also have so much more I need to do. It's about what I need to plan for. Because I also tend to like security. If you make a security room, I made some other prisons in the past, and this last time I put security pretty close to the middle as I could, which, you know, security in the middle surrounded by solitary cells, which seemed to keep the guards close by. But I can also do security rooms like right next to the cells. But if you think of the CCTVs and later implementations, you'd want those, sectioned off somewhere. Power, I'm going to need more than one power plant. I do know that much. Just, shoving it with CCTVs seems like a good idea, because that would basically allow me to make this whole area staff only if I section it off. So let's see, 3 offices, 4 offices, so I still need a 5th office as well. Alright, so if this is what I would determine as a CCTV room, then to plan that out, that's usually, so that's 16 cameras, 16 cameras, do 24 cameras, and then we can do just kind of okay, so if this is an official security room, it would need, I need this to be bigger. I need this to be bigger, because I would need a desk, a chair. Yeah. I would want this to be a little bit wider. So that to me is a little small for security, which, I'm not complaining. Then leaves the case of what do I need to do with it. Now, I could also use it for 14 dogs, so I could make it a kennel. because that's a kennel. We need a way into power. Five offices. Okay, so I can make that a staff room. And I'd still need two offices, and if that's a staff room, I could do that for offices. I don't mind this being a little bit open. I'm just trying to reduce the space here.